Hi guys, welcome back to movies I like slash recommend. I'm gonna give you a double dose. I If you didn't see the first video, first one I talked about was Formula 51. Uh, Sam Jackson, love Sam, Mr. Jackson. Today I'm here to talk about a great movie in my opinion, um, done by a great director, and the cast I really enjoyed as well. Very good cast. Um, and it's kind of the vigilante s crime s drama film known as none other than Four Brothers. Four Brothers. This movie I definitely recommend to put in your collection, your movie collection. Um, I love the tagline. They came home to bury mom and her killer. Um, this movie definitely paints a very good picture in a sense of what would happen if you left home for some, in a sense, and you haven't been back home in a while, and all of a sudden you hear that your mom died, and not just she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. What would you do to find her killer, especially when the cops ain't doing nothing to really help? That's what this movie kind of depicts. Four brothers. They were pretty much adopted. It stars Mark Wahlberg, Tyrese Gibson, Andre Benjamin, and Garrett Hewlett. Very unique. Very unique. The cast was cool. These four brothers were adopted by a woman. She is she is she is gunned down during a robbery, a grocery robbery, and pretty much the brothers reunite because some of them have left Detroit. It takes place in Detroit, Motown, Hockey Town, wherever, um, and pretty much they all come back to pay their respects to their mother, but also take justice matters into their own hand and find their mother's killer. So basically, in a sense, it's almost four Punishers, in a sense, coming together. Um, Mark Wahlberg's character, Bobby, is the older brother. I believe Tyrese is the second oldest, or Andre 3000, Benjamin, or 3000, is the next older. He's the one that really has kind of moved on in his life. He still kind of has kind of, in a sense, a lot of their careers are not all messed up. Benjamin, his character has got a family. He's married to Taraji P. Henson. Oh my God, yes. And he's got kids and everything like that. And he's just trying to live a normal life. While Mark Wahlberg's character is kind of a defunct hockey player. He kind of was booted out of the NHL, I think. That he would get a little too violent, even for them. Um, and the youngest, Garrett Hewlett, was a rock star in a sense. And Tyrese's character was, I don't even know what he really was, but he liked to steal other men's women, and the girl he wanted was Sofia Vergara. Yeah. Um, yeah. But this also had, the cast was pretty good because not only did you have these guys, you had Terrence Howard, who was a cop in the movie, who was pretty much in charge of finding, what are the names of the last names of them? I'm forgetting their names. Let me make sure. Uh, they were Mercer. Yeah, the Mercer brothers' mom, pretty much. So they were. He was in charge, and then his partner, uh, played by what is his name? Gosh, I'm forgetting his name too. Uh, Kenneth Walsh. There we go. He's always playing the crooked bad guys. Last time we saw him, he was the crooked guy in SWAT. He's he's always playing those crooked bad guys, and uh, he's basically the partner to Terrence Howard's character, uh, Green. Uh, no, excuse me, Josh Charles. That's his name. There we go. Um, and the brothers start to find out that the plot thickens even more. What looked like more of just a simple robbery gone wrong, and their mother being in the wrong place at the wrong time. It the plot thickens even more that it was more than just that. It was almost, in a sense, payback, in a sense, because of just a whole lot, which I don't want to spoil too much. Even if you've never seen this, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, One of my favorite scenes in the movie is just the four brothers sitting around the table, and almost as if the spirit of their mother is with them, and she's telling them things like, for example, she's telling Angel Mercer, who is Tyrese's character, don't don't slurp your soup, and he's like, yes, ma'am. And it was really cool to see that. You know, it's in a sense of just how, on a scope, how good uh, Mr. John Singleton is with these family dramas, but also a crime drama as well. Look at what he did with Boys in the Hood and uh, Baby Boy and things like that. John Singleton knows how to work so well with these types of films, and he does a good job at it. You know, some of the brothers do die, some of them do get hurt. I say that because I say it plural because I don't want to spoil too much, but uh, some do die, and it was really messed up to see that, because honestly, the villain in this, played by uh, Chiwetel Ejiofor, who who's in the critically acclaimed movie 12 Years of Slavery. He was the villain in this movie, and I probably butchered his name, and I apologize, but he was really good in this movie too. But the fight scene between him and and Mark Wahlberg's character is really good, because they're fighting on Lake Michigan when it's frozen, and they're doing an old-fashioned fist fight. Everybody's watching, but it's just them two fighting around Lake Michigan, which was really cool. Um, but his boys, they get one of the brothers. It was almost straight out of uh, The Untouchables, how they caught Sean Connery's character. Almost similar to that, but it was really messed up, because when I watched that scene, all I can think about is how helpless I would be if I couldn't save my brother. Because in that scene, we got one of the brothers calling to the older brother, Bobby, played by Mark Wahlberg, and he's just calling him Bobby, Bobby, and he's like, yo, hang on, I'm coming. And it's just so gut-wrenching, because you want him to save his brother, but it doesn't happen. And pretty much, one of the brothers dies in his hands. So that's why I say some of the brothers die. It was really sad to see that. It was just really, really sad. But action, very emotional, and passion. A great story. This was a really good story. Uh, I definitely recommend anybody to add this to their collection. If you've never seen it before, you kind of got an eye opener of what it's about. And once again, the scenes where the boys are seeing the spirit of their mother was really some of the best scenes. One of the couple of the best scenes. Another funny scene is that middle to the end scene when they're all getting charged, which is really funny. Another scene which is kind of a deleted scene uh, is where Andre Benjamin's children get to see his brothers, and they're like, "You're my Uncle Bobby, but you don't look anything like, my dad." So it's really funny because Andre Benjamin's black and Mark Wahlberg's white, so it it was really funny. But this is one of my favorite Mark Wahlberg movies. The cast was great, solid acting all around. Um, Now, in terms of box office, uh, I'm gonna put it out there. The budget of this movie was 45 million. The box office for this movie, 92,496,381 dollars. So it doubled its money, or tripled in a sense, doubled its money at the box office. So it pretty much made back all the money it took to make this movie, and that's always is good for me, because that's my biggest is that make sure that the movie makes back the money it took to make this movie, um, before anything, and it did. The movie came out on August 12th, 2006. Very good movie. Music was great too. Had a lot of classic, Motown themes in there. Being that it takes place in Motown, Detroit, so it was really fun.
August 12th, 2005.
2005, excuse me, five. Sorry, but it was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. This was a really good movie. Um, do recommend it. And if you guys have seen this movie, or if you haven't, I do recommend it. I like it. I recommend it. But if you have not seen it, or you have seen it, as always, guys, leave your comments in the section below. Give me your thoughts. What were some of your favorite scenes? Who was your favorite brother out of these four? All around, just give me your input. You guys know me. I love input. But other than that, guys, this is Mumford and Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, this is movies that I like / recommend. You guys take care. I'll see you guys next time, okay?